minute thing that I decided to do before I go out to shovel all that snow. So a couple of reminders. We have the apparel shop you can check out, stampersdelightshop.com, where you can get this mug and other stamping apparel. Also, I have my online card class going on for March. That's with the Storybook Friends. This bundle is available. It's the suite that's not available, but the items that I'm using are available. So all the information will be below when I'm done. Also using that paper and the sticker sheet, we'll be using that for the scrapbook, online scrapbook class for March. So definitely check those out. There's more information on the basics of card making class with Donna Gray and myself. So you're going to want to check that out too. That's a subscription plan. Okay, so let me show you how I made this card. So I did use ribbon here to tie it up. And when you open it, it looks like that. And that's the window that I have in my family room. So what I've gone and done is I've taken the arches and I number mine 1 through 10. So when I'm talking about it, I know which one I want. So I'm going to take number 1, and I believe it's number 3. Let me just nope, I think it's number 2. Number 1 and 2. And then I am going to take number 6 for the side pieces. So I'm going to use those 3. Let's set that aside for a second. I'm going to bring in my die cutting machine. I know it's early on a Sunday morning, but I wanted to do this real quick. Okay, I'm going to take a piece of white. This is regular white. And will that one fit? Yeah. And I need the number 1 in white, and I need 2 number 6s in order to create this card. Good morning. I'm glad somebody's up with me. Like I said, I figured it was easier to explain this card than it would be to write the directions, although I will write up directions too. It's really not that hard. Not sure what that piece of paper is. Okay, so I have my main window and I have my side window, and I need one more side window. I said I'm hopping on because it was easier. I'm also putting off going out and shoveling that snow. Good morning, Lori. Good morning, Stamping Zoo. I know you're probably used to seeing my scrapbook Sundays. I don't know that I'll get to that today because I have to shovel. Okay, so I have the windows. Now I'm going to go with the number 2 die. Remember, I number mine. And I am going to cut out the designer series paper. I also need 2 side windows, so I can get 2 of those on here. If you haven't seen the video that I did yesterday, or the live I did yesterday with these arches, there's another fun fold out there, so check it out. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you know when I pop up with these last minute videos, and also share them with your friends. Okay, so now I have that piece, and I have the side window. I'll just trim this off here. This one didn't quite cut because I went off the side, but that's all good. There we go. And I'm gonna do one more because I have 3 windows here, and I think I want a little bit more of the pink, so I'm gonna put it right there. Good morning, Dahlia. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Dahlia says my projects are beautiful. I'm I'm glad you like them. Okay. So now I have my window pieces. I'm going to move this out of the way. And then I'm going to take a piece of cardstock and I'm going to cut that. These measurements may not be exact. It's going to work no matter what I do, but I'm going to go at 2 inches. And this is should be 8.5. Yes, it is. And I'm going to score that at 2 1/4 and 6 1/4. Again, they don't have to be exact because they're going to overflap or overlap. Oh, not overflap. And I might have made it too small. Let's see. Oh. Okay, so now that's the mechanism that makes those pieces work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my Stampin' Seal. You can use whatever adhesive you want. I'm using Stampin' Seal. I'm going to bring that in. I'm going to line it up on my glass mat. And, whoop, yeah, I want it this way. I'm going to lay that in there. So that makes the flaps for the side windows. This piece, I am going to go ahead and glue down. So you don't see that white mechanism. And then I'm going to bring in these side pieces. So one is going to go here. And one is going to go on the other side. Now I'm just rethinking. Remember, I just, whoop. And then I can glue that right over there so you don't see that inside mechanism. So that's what I'm going to do it. This one, I did do that. See, I don't even remember. All right, so let's put some adhesive here and adhesive here. And I'm going to layer that like that. And this one's going to go over there, so I'm going to add that one right in here. Okay, there we go. I'm going to take these pieces. Now, if a little piece is hanging off like that, you can just trim it. You're not going to see it, but you can just trim it off. And actually, I need 2 more of these. I forgot. So let's do 2 more of the Designer Series paper. I need those for the inside. You want to be able not to see any of that white. So let's grab these 2 and make 2 more windows. Like I said, I didn't have the directions written down. I was just looking at my window and I saw the arches and I definitely wanted to try this out. And it worked out pretty well. Thank you. So again, I can do this any way I want because these are clouds. Definitely click on that subscribe button and share my videos. It really does help when people share and subscribe to the YouTube channel or follow me on Facebook. I'm trying to get 12,000 YouTube subscribers. I got a ways to go. I'm at 11.5, I think. Okay, so now I have 4 of these. That's what I need. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue these panels on. I can't wait to see what you do with this. So definitely, if you case the card, that's great. Tag me so I can see what you've done with it. I'm going to go ahead and do this one. Again, if you're watching and you're used to Scrapbook Sunday 101, I'm not sure that I'll be doing that today. Depends on how tired I am after shoveling the snow that's out there. How much snow did you get? Oh, thank you so much. You subscribed. Okay. There we go. And there, that's what creates that window. Now on this one, you can see I added some ribbon. You see how I didn't sandwich that in so you could see the back piece? You could also sandwich in the ribbon, but the ribbon for me on this one was a last minute thing. So then I'm going to stamp. Now, you can stamp these pieces before, which is probably a good idea. Excuse me. But and I'm going to go with Reach for the Stars. These had white clouds, so it may show up a little bit better, but it will show up. Embrace the Journey. I'm going to take my little birds, just like I did on this one. Add some birds to it. And then on the inside, I'm adding some birds here. Now, if you want to add the ribbon, and you can always add that later, like I did. I'm going to actually add a couple more birds, I think, right here. I'm going to take that ribbon. I'm going to lay it down. I'm going to add a little bit of glue back here to hold that in place. Again, you can sandwich it in behind that piece if you'd like. Got about 4 inches. They were saying we were going to get up to 11 inches. I looked out there. I haven't gone out there yet. I'd say we probably have about 6. Thank goodness I don't have to plow my driveway. That's too long, but I do still have to shovel the walkway and the back deck for my cat. Yes, the cat's very important. She doesn't like putting her paws in snow. I'm going to tie that. Pulling it rather tight. And I should have done it this way. I do my bows upside down, and then they seem to come out better. So we're going to do this kind of tight. Pull it around. And then tie it. So you're going to tie the bow. I'm not doing that just yet because I got to put my gems on there. Somewhere around here are my gems that go with this suite. Let's see what I did. There they are. So looking at that, I'm going to take my Take Your Pick tool and just play with the gems. I am going to add some small ones right here. That one off there. And then I'm going to add maybe a larger one up here. And I'll just put a smaller one right there. Okay. So when they open it, you can see some of those gems. You shoveled for the dogs. They're city dogs. Yeah, my cat is an outside cat. I rescued her and her brothers and sisters 16 years ago. So they were feral cats, but they don't come in the house. They don't want to come in the house. They've been out there for 16 years. She's the last one of the litter, and I have tried to no avail to get her in the house, but they like it out there. I do have a little house out there for her. And there is how I made that card. So basically it is the 3 dies that I used. And that piece again is 2 by 8.5, scored at 2 1/4 and 6 1/4. And this is the way it opens. And there is your picture window card. And there's this one. Thank you to everyone that asked me for the directions. That means you like the card a lot, so I am so happy to jump on here and give you the free tutorial. Again, there's not much, there's really no directions, written directions, but just those 3 dies and that 2 by 8.5 mechanism. We're just going to tie those back up. And I will post these on Facebook with the link so that you can see them. Aw, yeah, she's a sweetie. She's the only one who didn't want to come in the house. The others loved being in the house, but then they wanted to go back outside. Poor Nellie, she just does not want to have anything to do with being inside. She's a little rebel. Okay, well, thank you so much for joining me with my pop-up video this morning, pop-up live. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and follow me on YouTube or Facebook. And you can see I folded that the wrong way, but that's okay. We can undo it and redo it. Thank you so much for asking me for the directions. Have a great weekend. If you're out there shoveling, I feel for you. And I will be back soon with another live video. I do come on Friday mornings with my Fun Fold Fridays at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And usually there is a Scrapbook Sunday 101. There may still be one later today. We'll see how tired I am. Thank you again for joining. Keep on stamping, stampers.